Welcome to another Elden Ring guide. My name is Nilaus, and this is the CARIA Manor up in the top left-hand corner, northwestern corner of Liurnia of the Lakes. There are a number of things, 4 things that you can easily miss if you are just rolling through it and not sort of looking at other places. So I put these things together. Maybe they seem obvious to you, but maybe one of those 4 things are new to you. So I marked them here on the map so you can see which one, and you can jump to the chapters below if you feel that you might have missed one of those. If you like these kind of guides, then be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing. Let's dive in to the first one. The first one is for the block door that you might have found while running around in the courtyard. We're going to start here from up here on the battlement. That is the... Yeah, we just roll through this one. It's a pretty simple run, but I want to show you how to do it because it does split up, and then also maybe you can see how we clear some enemies here. It's pretty damn simple. And again, with the way I'm playing, if this is the first one you've seen, then the blue and red things that you will see as I do critical hits is just the healing from Crimson Assassin's Dagger and Civilian Assassin's Dagger. Then we have 2 options, and we then take the left road, this road here, and we continue along the road, or battlement, or whatever it is. And I'm really surprised that nothing spawns here, but apparently it didn't. So we'll just use that opportunity. You might have gone over here, but what you can actually do is when you get to this point, you can now safely jump down to this location. Now, this kind of bugged me a bit, this location, just to show you where it is. This is where it is on the map, and we can then go another step here. So now we can sort of see, yeah, there's definitely a ladder down, but you'd expect that there would be something over here. And for the life of me, I can't find anything interesting. I'm just looking around, like, is there anything, like any drop down? But it looks like you can just, from here, just jump down, and that's it. But if I'm missing something, let me know about that. It just seems really weird that it's there and doesn't serve a purpose. But there's definitely something down here, so let's roll on down and find it all the way. There's a lot of junk here, but there is also a chest with a nice sword. Sword of Night and Flame. And we can then open the door, and we're back out sort of in the middle by the fountain and all of the stupid hands. So let's jump to the next location. Now the next one is the how to get to the outer walls in that location. We're going to start at the elevator where we go up, and then we are going to go backtrack. I would recommend getting that checkpoint first, so that you're sure that you can always come back to it. And it's about getting out there. So what you do is you go here. And out here there is a little ledge. There's actually, you can see that little shimmer down there, but we don't use the ledge. I just jump straight down, don't take any damage, easy. And then we comb through it. I've been combing through it. The funny thing is, like, at the end of this line, you'd think there's something, and you can kind of climb up and a bit out on the outside of the walls, but there isn't really anything there. So it's a little secret ledge that doesn't lead anywhere. Or maybe it does, and I just missed it. Again, if I'm missing something, let me know in the comment section. That would be awesome. But I do think I've been combing through everything I can here. So we're now on the outer battlement, and just making our way and gathering whatever loot we can get at this location. What do we get? We get the Urumi, some kind of metal whip. And then we get probably one of my least favorite enemies that I really haven't figured out how to deal with effectively. So this is, excuse the kind of mess here. Yeah, sneak up. I'm probably not going to sneak up. So what I'm going to do is just trying to do from range with the Sacred Blade. You can also run past it. It just has so much hit point. Luckily by opening it takes more damage. And then I can run over because that's just how it works. I always end up getting grabbed. So I'm just trying to do as much as possible with my Sacred Blade here and do as much damage as possible. Almost, yeah. There we go. We got it, and don't even get anything as a reward. I would kind of expect it to drop something. Just a little smithing stone or something, but nope, not at all. So we come out here. Now we're on the outside. This is above almost above the gate where we come in, and that one, we might have seen that from downstairs. And the funny thing is, there isn't really a whole lot more, and all of this for a Somber Smithing Stone 3. Well, and this is the entrance. So let's move on over to the next location. Just to see, that means we've now done the outer battlement here, and we can then move on to the next part. The jar ledges, I don't know what to call them, but that's where we want to go. So you're about to go into the boss fight, and there's this opening over here. You have probably seen it. If you haven't, well, it's pretty much here. Maybe you jumped down and fell down. What you need to do is you need to do a running jump. So you have to hold, in my case, since I have a PS4 controller, hold the circle while running and then tap X to jump. And we're going to do it again. Otherwise, you will miss these ledges and, well, die miserably. And again, I'm always so cautious about this. But now we are finally all the way down. And I think I'll be sneaking up on the big jar just because. I always feel bad about killing these jars. I mean, they have to be killed, but after we met Alexander the Iron Fist, then it just feels bad about it. I can't be the only one who feels bad about killing the jars. And we get a little cracked pot, technically. And sneak up. I think it's also like the death animation of them. Like how much they just splatter all over the place. That is so gruesome. And then the little ones. Oh no, not the little ones. Yeah, the horror. And we're just mowing through these. Just trying all sorts of different things, like stabbing and maybe do a jump. Yeah, let's do a jump. Let's do it all sorts of weird ways we can. I'm just looking around to see if I missed anything. And there's a little goodie that isn't really worth anything. Crystal dots, not really worth much. We'll go up here. I want to drop down on top of that one. The one we can see there. And going on. So when you get here, there are more ledges and you can keep going down because you can't go back up. So you kind of have to go down the next ledge. And there are a few goodies here and there, but mainly it's just working your way down towards the final goodie that we'll get at the end. Over there you can see something. If you look at that, we are going over there. That's the last secret area. That's a lot easier to miss. Because you can't access it from inside the castle or the manor. So we're going over here, find a way to figure out where we can drop down to the next level. That is right there. Dropping on down, just always looking around to see if there's anything we're missing, and jumping down to the next. And then we have more jars. So fully charged, they die in one. Okay, so they are untargetable for some reason right now, so I'm just sneaking in here. Trying. Okay, now they're targetable. There, 1, 2. There. For some reason I untarget here, so I just stab in the middle of nowhere. That's okay. And let's remove this. It should be pretty easy, and then you can see if there are any loot. We also get some of these crafting materials here. These living jar shards and raw meat dumplings. Goody. And we also get a smithing stone 3. That's at least something. Not great, to be honest. But hey, it's something. And a fully charged will take them out. Alright, can we go further down? Yes, we can, but not out here. This is still too far above everything else. But if we drop down one more level, there are so many levels or ledges we drop down. Here. Again, we just comb through it so that there's nothing we haven't seen here. We've been there. That's the one we went to in the first little side area, the block path. But over here. And we can then jump on down, and now we get much closer. And there is a thing that we couldn't get otherwise, but we can get it now. Here it is. An Ash of War, CARIA and Grandeur. And then we can go on to the next area. The final area is actually coming from the outside. So after you kill the boss, you go out here to the area called Three Sisters. You can mount up. There's a dragon here, but we're just going to stay along the edge. And just follow along here, because I was looking at the CARIA Manor and I was like, there's something missing. There's something I haven't done. I wonder if we can get up there. And it looked like there were some things up there. So here it is. We can actually drop down from the backside on top of one of the towers. And then we can start working our way down from here. You can see this is where we went out for the jar ledges. And then we can slowly and meticulously drop all the way down here to safety. It's really pretty far down. Now we have a ladder and we can go in. And then we also come to a place that you might have noticed before. Right, we got inside here and got the... I think there was this item up here that we couldn't get to, but now we got it. Just looking, just to see. This is the first checkpoint inside, and there's a guy that was almost killing him.
You? Sorry, your worship. I apologize for any offense given. I am Pidia, servant to the Carian royal family. I am charged with maintaining these ghastly dolls. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this storeroom. Why not pick something out before you go? But please, can you offer poor ill-starred Pidia a little something by way of compensation?
Alright, so here we have a few things that we can buy. Pretty neat to have a merchant here. With a few things like the cookbook, for example, and a lava tier if you should need that. So a few rare things and also some rare crafting materials. Then we can continue back up on the roof. There's more here. We can jump down, but first we'll just take this part up here. There's just a little thing here over quite the ridge of the rooftop here. There is another little shiny. You can jump down here. There isn't anything, and if you jump down there, the only thing you can do is get back to another place. And we're not done with this area, so let's not jump down there. We want to go out here to that tower, so we can drop down somewhere here. I haven't really seen if there's any place that's sort of safe, but we just drop down. It's fine. We take a bit of damage. That's okay. If you drop down and land on the battlement, on the side, you probably don't take damage, but then again, you can also easily miss. In any case, we are just continuing here. There's a hell of a lot of things. I can see this is why it's not a real dungeon, a real legacy dungeon, but it's a nice thing to have these kind of manors that have some details. Look at that wondrous salute, a slumbering egg. Such worthless thing, but it's taunting you. If you've seen it when you walked around downstairs, you're like, how do I get up there? And maybe that's why you came to this video. And look at that, there is a rooftop crab. How did you get up here? I don't know. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. We'll gear up as much as possible for this fight. And just trying to figure out. I'll try to go down here. You can actually drop down here without aggroing. If you have ranged or magic, then use that. This surprised me how much damage it did. So we just killed it like this. But I fall asleep. Don't care and wake up again. And that is all we get, a stone sword key. I mean, it's nice, but it could have been like a cool item or something, a cool weapon or art of war, I don't know, something. And this loot we can't get. So that's the four sort of secret or non-obvious areas of this zone. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and maybe you found something new, then be sure to hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And then I'll see you guys in the next guide. Until next time, take care and stay effective.